just getting yourself into a comfortable seated position. And we'll start with a neck stretch. So we're going to take a deep breath in and just draw your right ear over to your right shoulder. And as you exhale, just gently circle that chin down, around and over to your left shoulder. Breathing in and then breathing out to circle that chin down, around and over to that first side. Breathe in. And then last time, exhale, circle down, around and over towards that left side. Take the head back through center now. Arms come out to the side and you're just going to take your right arm all the way up. Breathing in as you do so, we're going to exhale, side stretch up and over. Inhale, take that arm back out to the side and then exhale, you're going to bow and arrow, reaching the arm across the body. Inhale to open back. So let's do that again. So we reach up and over. Inhale to take that arm back out to the side. Exhale to thread it across the body. Inhale back to center. 2 more. Really ground those sit bones. Enjoying that stretch and rotation for the spine. Breathing in 1 more time. Reaching over. Opening that arm back out. Reaching it across the body. And then open back. Lowering the arm down by the side. Let's do that on the other side. So raising the left arm up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reach over. Inhale, take it out to the side. Exhale, thread it across the body. Inhale, open. Again, really think sit bones heavy. Elbow just hugs down towards the side of the body. And then open back out. 2 more times, reaching over. And lift. Take the arm across. And reach out. Last time here, we reach over. And lift, taking that arm across, really rotate into that spine and then open back. Coming into an all fours position now. So just draw your knees underneath the hips, wrists under shoulders. Take a moment to find that neutral spine. Now we're going to take that inhale and as we exhale, come into your cat stretch. So tilt your tailbone under, round through that spine. Allowing the chin to just gently tuck and then inhale to open back to neutral. And again, so we tilt the tailbone under, sequentially round through that spine. And then inhale to unravel back to center. On this next one, we're going to add another layer. So we're going to exhale, round into your cat. This time, keep that C curve and start to send the hips back towards your heels, stretching into that lower back. Draw the shoulders forward over your wrists and then unravel back to neutral. And we go again. So we exhale, round into your cat stretch. Hold your cat as the hips go back towards your heels. Shoulders come over the wrists. And then unravel back to neutral. 2 more like this. Exhaling to round into your cat stretch. Hips go back, keep that C curve. Shoulders come forward again over the wrists and then unravel back to neutral. Last time, exhaling to round. Inhaling to come back. Exhaling, shoulders over wrists and inhale back to neutral. Extend your left leg away now, keeping that spine nice and still. See how high you can raise that leg without losing that position for the spine. And we're going to make some circles. So start to circle that leg in towards the midline of the body, keeping your spine as still as you can. Feeling that lift with the abdominals, really supporting that spine. And you're trying as best as you can to keep that left leg as straight as you possibly can. So that movement is really coming from that hip. Good, 4 more like this. 3 more. Last 2. And now we're going to reverse that circle. So reverse it. Keep the hips square. Little circle. And it's always good to think breathing in for 1 circle, breathing out for another. Good, equal weight between both hands. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. And then last one, you're going to lower the toe down, circle that leg out to the side, drawing your instep in line with the knee, and we're going to thread the needle. So raising your left arm up now, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, just reach that arm through. And again, taking your deep breath in, just raising that arm all the way up. And then exhale to reach through. Let's do 2 more like this. Breathing in to raise that arm up. Exhaling to reach through. Last time, taking your deep breath in, and then breathing out. Plant that hand back under the shoulder. Now circle the leg around and just come into a child's pose. So sending your hips back to your heels, forearms connect to the mat, head is down, and just enjoy a few deep breaths here. Maybe circle the wrists if you like to, if they feel a little bit achy from being in all fours. And then when you're ready, just slowly start to come forward, and let's do all of that on the other side. So I'm just gonna swing round, so I'm using my front leg. So you're gonna come back into that quadruped position, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Extend your right leg back this time. See how high you can lift it without disturbing that spine. And then when you're ready, let's go for those circles. Little circle in towards the midline of the body. Breathing in for one circle. Breathing out for another. Keep lifting your abdominals. Equal weight between both hands. You've got 4 more in this direction. 3 more. Keeping that back leg as straight as you can. 2 more. Last one. Now reverse it. Go in the opposite direction. Really engaging into that glute. Keeping the breathing easeful. Good. 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. And then last one, lower that toe down, circle the leg out to the side, instep in line with the knee, and then let's thread the needle on the other side. So right arm is gonna lift, inhale, exhale to reach that arm through. 3 more, we breathe in to raise that arm up, exhale to reach through. 2 more, taking your deep breath in, exhale, breathing out. Last time, inhaling, and then exhale to breathe out. Taking the hand back under the shoulder, now circle that leg around, and this time we're just going to sink onto one hip, circle the legs around and come into a seated position. So your legs are going to be straight out in front of you now, lengthening and growing tall through the crown of the head, finding that nice neutral spine again. We're going to take a C-curve back, so breathing in to prepare. As you breathe out, tilt your tailbone under and round into your C-curve. When you inhale now, you're going to raise the arms up in line with the ears. Take the hands behind your body, open through the chest. And then if you do want a little bit more challenge, you can press into the hands and lift those hips up towards the ceiling. And then lower back down. Reaching the arms forward, let's do all of that again. So we round into that C-curve to where you feel the abdominals engage. Inhale to lift. Pressing the arms behind you, open that chest, maybe lift into those hips. And then lower back down. 2 more like this, reaching forward, rounding that spine. Breathing in to raise the arms up. Hands come behind you. Open that chest, lifting those hips, and then lower down. Last time, reach those arms forward, round through that spine. Lift it back up, raising the arms up as high as you can. Hands come behind you. Open that chest, lift those hips, and then lower all the way back down. Reaching the arms forward, now we're going to peel the spine down to the mat, 1 vertebrae at a time. And then bend those knees. And maybe just shuffle forward if you start to come off your mat. Make sure you can get your head nice and comfortable. So the arms are down by the side, feet hip distance apart, and you've got a little bit of a gap underneath your lower back here. So you're in that neutral position for the spine. So you've got the natural curves still there. So we're going to take your inhale now. As you exhale, press your lower back onto the mat so you're flattening off your lower back and getting a little bit of length. Now you're going to peel that spine up, 1 vertebrae at a time, sending the hips up into your bridge position. We're going to raise the arms up and over the head now, fingertips lengthening away from your body. Now keep the arms there as you start to connect each vertebrae back down to the mat, 1 at a time, coming all the way back to your neutral, and then lowering the arms down by your sides. And let's go again. So we exhale, start to wheel that spine all the way up. Inhale to raise the arms up and over the head. Fingertips lengthen as you peel that spine all the way back down. And then inhale to lower the arms down by your sides. Let's do 2 more like this. Exhale, wheel that spine all the way up. Inhale, raise the arms overhead. Exhale, peel the spine down to the mat. And then inhale to lower the arms down by your sides. Last time, exhale, wheel the spine all the way up. Inhale, arms lengthen back. Exhale, peel the spine back down to the mat. And then inhale to lower the arms down by the sides. Coming into hip rolls now, bring your feet together, arms into a low V and your palms facing up. Imagine your pelvis is a bowl of water and you're going to start to tilt your pelvis over to the left, letting that water spill out to the side. And then we're going to inhale to come all the way back through center. And we do the same thing on the other side. So start to tilt that pelvis over to the other side, carrying the legs with you, and then coming back through center. So just rolling onto the knife edge of the foot, allowing the other foot to lift, and then coming all the way back through center. And again, rolling to the other side. Now on this next one, we're going to do the same thing, but we're just going to start to lift the feet into your tabletop position, shins parallel. We do the same thing, same technique. Start to roll those hips over to one side. Inhaling to come back through center. Exhale over to the other side. Keeping those knees in line with your pubic bone. So making sure that the legs don't start to take over. And it's the abdominals that's really drawing the legs all the way back through center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. You've got 1 more each side. Rotate. And center. Last time. Holding it through center now, lower the arms by the side of the body and then raise them up and over the head. Breathing in, as you breathe out, now lift into your curl up, reaching the fingertips forward. Inhale to lower back down. Keep this going, exhaling to lift. Now you can always lower the feet down if you prefer, otherwise lifting and keeping the legs in that table position for a little bit more of a challenge for your abdominals. Breathing in to lower. Exhaling to lift. 2 more, breathing in and breathing out. Last time, breathing in and breathing out. Lowering yourself all the way down now. Just draw your left knee in towards the chest and extend your right leg away. Now we're going to hold just behind that left thigh and extend the leg up towards the ceiling into that hamstring stretch. Trying to straighten through the leg as much as you can, without over forcing it. And then once you're there, just circle that ankle round in one direction. And then change directions. Breathing in now, hold that ankle still. You might just want to stay here and hold the stretch, or you can lift the head, neck, chest, and just start to roll yourself up to seated, walking the hands up towards the ankle, drawing that chest to the thighs. Lovely. Now if you're in this seated position, you're going to take the opposite arm across, hold onto the outside of the ankle, and just circle that outside arm, tap the floor, lift all the way back up, and then walk the hands back and peel that spine back down to the mat. Good, bending through the knee, switch sides. Draw the right knee into the chest and just hold that position. And then taking the hands just behind the thigh, extend that leg long towards the sky. Good, and then circling that ankle round on this side now. And then change directions. Lovely. Option to just stay here and hold this stretch, or lift the head, neck and chest. Walk the hands up towards your ankles, rolling up through the spine. Breathing in. And then taking that opposite hand now, so left hand's going to come to right ankle, and then just circling that top arm all the way up and over. Back to center, walking the hands back down. And hug those knees to the chest. Well done. Just make small circles now. Massage the base of the spine. And then when you're ready, all we're gonna do is just roll over onto one side and just come into your sideline position. So extending the underneath arm away, head comes down into the shoulder, and just take a moment to find that nice neutral position for your spine, heels in line with the tailbone, and we're gonna come into our clam. So fingertips just come in front of the rib cage. Now if you can, you're gonna see if you can lift the feet off the floor. Now we're gonna take a breath in, and as we breathe out, squeeze the heels together, lift your top knee, and then holding that knee open, you're gonna extend the leg away. We're gonna draw the heels back together, and then draw the knees back together. So it goes, exhale, lift, extend, bend, and lower. Lift, extend, bend. All the while you're trying to think lifting that underneath waist. So if someone was going to shine a torch behind you, you're trying to get a little bit of light to pass through. So feeling that lift and support with that underneath waist. And bend. Exhale, open. Extend, bend. You've got 4 more like this. Good, and down. Keep those hips stacked. Last 2. Open those knees. Extend, bend, and lower. Last time. Well done. And then lower all the way down. Ease yourself all the way up. You're gonna zigzag through those legs and just reach up and over into your mermaid stretch. And then inhale to release. Let's do that on the other side. So just circle the legs around. Come down onto your side. Underneath arm extends away, head is down into the shoulder. Knees are bent, heels in line with your sit bones. So feel that lift with the underneath waist now. Hover the feet off the floor and let's go for it. So we lift that top knee up, we extend the leg, bend and lower. Lift, extend, bend and lower. Keep that going. Hips stay stacked. Really getting right into that glute med. Lift, extend. Using your breath to help you. Lovely. And it's tempting to keep relaxing that underneath waist, but really keep reminding yourself to keep that underneath waist lifted. You've got 4 more. We go. 4. And 3. Good. Controlling that movement. 2. And then last one. And then once you've done your last one, just lower the feet down, ease yourself all the way up, zigzag through those legs, and just take that side stretch up and over. Good. And then release. Let's just finish with some back extension now. So coming all the way down onto your tummy, flip over, take the feet nice and wide, and coming into a Cobra position. Or Cobra prep position. So elbows are down, wrists are on top of the elbows. Yeah, and just notice, it's almost like you're making a little W shape with the arms. So the elbows are just slightly below the shoulders. Now nose is down to the mat. You're going to take your inhale. As you exhale, without pressing into the hands if you can help it, you're going to start to take the weight of the head and then start to peel that spine up off the mat to 1 vertebrae at a time. When you can't lift any higher, maybe just start to press into those hands, funnel the rib cage down and open out into that full Cobra. And then lower yourself all the way down. Breathing in. And then let's go again. Exhale, lift. When you can't lift any further, inhale, press into those hands. You don't need to fully straighten the arms, just go where you feel that real nice stretch and openness into the upper back. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's do 2 more. Last one. And then when you're ready, just lower yourself all the way down with control, sliding the hands underneath the shoulders, ease yourself up and back into a rest position, knees wide, forearms down and head connects. And just hold it here for just a moment. Let your spine decompress, let your breathing become really easeful. And then you might just want to hold it here, or if you like this stretch, you can take the left hand underneath the right shoulder and just ease that ear down towards your mat, coming into your thread the needle in this child's pose position. Breathing in into the back of the rib cage. And then when you're ready, just unravel. So extending that arm away, swapping sides, reaching right arm through. Ear comes down to the mat, just hold that twist. Breathing into the back of the rib cage. And then when you're ready, just unravel. Well done. We're going to come all the way forward now, and let's come back to standing. So curling through the toes, lift your hips all the way up, easing your heels down. Taking your deep breath in, as you breathe out, just start to creep the feet forward towards the hands. And then very, very slowly roll yourself all the way up, one vertebrae at a time. And then we're just going to finish with our feet. 3 deep breaths, so just facing towards the front. Take a deep breath in and raise the arms all the way up. Exhaling to lower them back down. 2 more, taking your deep breath in to lift. And then breathing out to lower. Last time, take your deep breath in to lift. And then exhaling to lower. Well done, thank you very much for joining.